who's anti-India, but a different kind of person. So first of all, you all know, I hope you all know if you've been watching my channel, about what happened to the Romani people at the same time as the Holocaust was happening in Europe.
They also were a part of the Holocaust. People tried to murder everyone who's not from the Aryan race or try to enslave them.
The Nazis, under the direction and leadership of the very evil person Adolf Hitler, murdered I don't know how many million Jews. We know that. This was an extermination program. It was a genocide. And this did not happen only to the Jewish people.
No, of course not. We never said that it's just like only Jewish people. Also, everyone who was not in the same party got killed. Also, everyone who was part of the gay, lesbian, bi, stuff like this, they were also killed. The Rumi's people were killed. Like, it's not, we never said it's just us. We said that we're focusing on our pain.
Okay, so remember, chat, she said that it is never just about us. There are Romani Indians. Romanis, if you don't know who Romanis are, Romanis are the Indians who were taken as slaves by the Islamic invaders and they left them at Europe. And even now, Romanis are persecuted in European countries, right? They're not treated very well. So the Nazis also did these atrocities on the Romani Indians, right?
It happened to the Romani people as well. The Romani people are of Indian origin. They're Indian origin people who live.
Romanis are of Indian origin.
In Europe, who have been persecuted horribly in Europe for 1,000 years. Incredible racism and persecution against them, which still continues today. The Romani people. So the Romani people were also targeted for annihilation by the Nazis because the Romani people represented the inconvenient fact that the true Aryans are not white people with blue eyes and blonde hair. The true Aryans are brown people. Like.
So, Chad, I just want you to listen to this. The Nazis persecuted the people who did not look like white, who did not have blonde hair, and who did not have blue eyes, and who are obviously not Christians, right? So the criteria is, if you are not blonde hair, if you do not have blue eyes, if you're not white skinned, you are going to be exterminated. So Romani Indians did not fit into any of these categories. You have to keep that in the back of your mind because it will come later on, right?
The Indians and the Iranians, right? So the Nazis sought to exterminate the Romani people as well. This is a fact. See on the screen, historical amnesia, the Romani Holocaust. And we don't even know how many Romani people died because nobody has bothered to look into this matter because the Romani people are brown people, they don't matter.
What? I'm sorry. Why do you think the Jewish people know how many Jewish people lost their life there? Because we searched for our brothers and sisters. I don't understand that. You can also do the same thing. You can actually go and search in the records. They have the Nazis did a really good job keeping records of everything, of every person they killed. You can go and search that. You're complaining about the fact that your people didn't do a job, like that you didn't look that up?
No, Abhijit sir is not complaining that we didn't do the job. Abhijit sir is saying that not many people know that Romanis were also killed because there are 0 movies about Indian Romanis who were also exterminated. Today we associate Holocaust with Jews. Nobody else comes into that picture. That is what Abhijit sir is trying to say. Here she's twisting Abhijit sir's words by saying that Indians are lazy, we are not doing research. No, that is not what he said.
Why is it everyone else's fault that you guys were too lazy to see what happened to your...
Oh my god, she literally called us too lazy because apparently we're not doing enough research on Romani Indians, whereas Abhijit sir said that Holocaust is exclusively known as the persecution of the Jews. That is what Abhijit sir said. Not many people know about Romani Indians, right? If you go on a street of Europe and ask them what do you know about the Holocaust, most of them are going to say it is about the Jews who were killed by Nazis. They are not going to say Romani Indians were also killed, right?
Brothers and sisters. And how are you trying to blame me for that also?
No. Abhijit sir is not trying to blame you. Lady, please.
Wait, let's see.
They are gypsies, right? So a whole range of figures are thrown around from 20,000 to 200,000 to 2 million. We don't know how many people died because no historian has really bothered to investigate this.
Abhijit Sharma, really? You didn't know this? Guess what? That is what Abhijit sir is trying to say. Not many people know that Romani Indians are persecuted. They are also taken to the gas chambers and killed. That is what Abhijit sir is trying to say. This girl is saying that we are lazy because we don't do enough research. No, the entire world associates Holocaust with Jews. Not many people know that Indian brown-skinned Indians also died.
Is properly
Sorry, exterminated.
systematically with facts and data.
Okay, guys, let's see you doing that. Also, that is terrible. I do acknowledge the fact that million people died, not only Jewish people. Like I said, this is terrible, and this is why we need to make sure people will not be so pro-nationalist and against and like full of hate to everyone else. This is why conversations between people are so important, because the second you get to know other people and you realize that bottom line, we're all still humans, then things like this will not happen. The fact that people are knowing each other and can say, yeah, I know he looks different, I know he has a different language and stuff, but he's still like,
But is it though? Is it though? If she is transported to 1939 Germany, will she stand out? Chat. What do you think, guys? You can Jews today in Israel, they identify themselves as a Western country. Literally, they identify themselves as Western country, right? If you look at the people who are in power, you would not be able to distinguish them from ordinary Germans, right? That is why Hitler literally implemented a rule where the Star of David, Jews needs to wear the Star of David in order to identify themselves as Jews while they are outside. That is why Hitler implemented that rule. So I don't know what she's trying to say. Romani Indians, on the other hand, they're easily persecuted because they cannot hide among the Germans. They cannot hide, so they're easily persecuted.
he's still my friend, or I still know who he is. It's less possible that you will hate someone if you know who that person is. Like, and the Romy, whatever happened to them was also terrible. Whatever happened to them, the same thing that happened to us. This is absolutely terrible.
But it is a fact there was a horrific Holocaust of the Romani
Chat, wait a minute. The final cherry on the top of the cake is there. Abhijit sir is going to tell the cherry on the cake, and she's saying sorry and all that, right? Look at how her tone changes.
people as well, right? The Romani people call it the Porajmos or the Kalitras or whatever. They have their own word for what happened to them. It was horrific. There are so many stories in there which I will not go into today, but there was a Romani Holocaust. Now, there is a section of Jewish people, not only Israelis but Jewish people, who belong to what is called the uniqueness camp.
Uniqueness camp. Remember, chat, uniqueness camp.
So now he's talking about the entire Jewish people, not just Israelis.
Yes, entire Jewish people. Yes. Listen. Listen how her tone changes now.
The uniqueness camp. The uniqueness camp is a school of Jews who have the view that the Nazi genocide of the Jewish people was unique and that the killing of the Gypsy people was a mere afterthought. Which
Oh, drum roll. It is Holocaust is unique to the Jews, meaning Holocaust should only be associated with the Jews because after all, the biggest victim card is played by the Jews, and whereas the brown-skinned Indians, who also killed, kisko farak padta hai? They are brown-skinned, nobody cares, right? This is an actual, Abhijit sir is actually referring to an actual paper, a research paper that cites that Jewish Americans actively campaigned against the inclusion of Romani Indians into the Holocaust Museum in Washington DC. Period. This is what American Jews have done.
which means that the Jews are special, and the real thing, the main thing was
I mean, why is she smiling? I don't understand why she's smiling.
the unique thing was the killing of the Jews, and the killing of the Gypsies was merely an afterthought. It is not to be taken very seriously. This is called the uniqueness camp.
The uniqueness camp. Let's see her logic, how she's going to play around this. Let's see.
Okay, this is what actually happened. When, first of all, if you read Mein Kampf, if you actually listen to Hitler's speeches, if you actually Google, you can Google images of things that happened back in the day. You could see that there are a lot of signs of like when he came on top and like when Hitler became the prime minister and whatever. A lot of stores put signs of no Jews and dogs allowed to this store and stuff like this. Every woman who slept with a Jewish man had to have walk with a sign, and people made fun of her. This is something that happened to us before the Holocaust, before they started to kill us systematically. Did the same thing happen to the Rumi people?
So, Chad, did you listen to what she said? She is saying that the Germans had signboards outside their shops and outside their businesses saying Jews and dogs are not allowed, right? This is the sign that the Germans put. And then she's trying to find a logic that says that the Germans did not write Romani Indians are not allowed, right? This is like saying if a white supremacist in the United States says blacks are not allowed in the restaurant, and then a brown Indian goes in, do you think that the white supremacist is going to say, oh, I did not write brown Indian in my sign outside? Come on, Indian guy, let's have dinner together. Do you think do you think a white supremacist will behave like that? The Nazis' criteria was that anybody who did not have blonde hair, blue eyes, white skin, basically so-called Aryan features, they are not true Aryans and they deserve to be wiped out. And Romani Indians, they stand out the most. You cannot hide among the Germans also, Romani Indians. So according to her own logic, Romani Indians apparently dined with the Nazis because the Nazis, the people who had signboards outside their restaurants saying that Jews and dogs are not allowed, they are apparently inviting brown Indians into their restaurants. Do you understand the logic here? I'm going to show you another here. So where is it? So this is the historical, yeah, see. So this news article is this news article says in 1960s, I guess 1964, right? In 1964 you have an Indian parliamentarian called Ram Manohar Lohia, right, who went to a restaurant in Jackson, Mississippi in the United States of America, because in 1960s there was a segregation law in the United States that said that white and black cannot remain together. So in the restaurant of Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi in the United States, there will be a sign that says blacks are not allowed, right? Blacks are not allowed. Ram Manohar Lohia, who is a member of parliament in from Nehru's, he was a member of parliament during Nehru era when Nehru was a prime minister. He went to the restaurant and he got arrested. He got arrested by this cop. This is a picture of him getting arrested, right? This is a picture of him getting arrested. But according to this lady, just because the Germans did not have a signboard that said that that Romani Indians are not allowed, apparently Romani Indians were not persecuted. This is her logic. Like, listen to her logic very carefully, right? This is what she's actually trying to say.
Okay, this is what actually happened. When, first of all, if you read Mein Kampf, if you actually listen to Hitler's speeches, if you actually Google, you can Google images of things that happened back in the day. You could see that there are a lot of signs of like when he came on top and like when Hitler became the prime minister and whatever. A lot of stores put signs of no Jews and dogs allowed to this store and stuff like this. Every woman who slept with a Jewish man had to have walk with a sign, and people made fun of her. This is something that happened to us before the Holocaust, before they started to kill us systematically. Did the same thing happen to the Rumi people?
So did the same thing happen to Romani people? What do you think, chat? This guy, this Ram Manohar Lohia, our Indian Parliament, he got arrested in United States, right? What do you think the sign outside the restaurant was? Do you think the sign outside the restaurant was Indians are not allowed? No. The sign outside the restaurant was blacks are not allowed. In a restaurant that said blacks are not allowed, similarly, in Nazi Germany, as she said, the Nazis hanged out a sign that says the Jews and dogs are not allowed. She's implying that the restaurant does not allow Jewish people but will allow a brown skinned Indian inside the restaurant. Like, do you see the logic? This guy, our Indian parliamentarian, got arrested in Jackson, Mississippi when segregation law was intact. But according to this woman, this did not happen with the Romani Indians apparently. Look at how she tried to whitewash this, right? She literally tried to whitewash the things, the atrocities of Nazis on Romani Indians. This is very low even for her.
Too many people? No. Now I'm not saying it happened afterthought, like their murder was like afterthought. However, yes, the Jewish people were not, and if you're trying to say like we were special, but
Yes, light Yakami, yes, this is craziness. I'm not. I'm ashamed. I'm shocked that this is coming from an Israeli girl. It's coming from an Israeli citizen, right? That how easily she said that, oh, we are persecuted because the victim card is exclusively reserved for the Jews, right? Romani Indians तो गए भाड़ में, right? Romani Indians गए भाड़ में, brown skin Indians गए भाड़ में. Victimhood is exclusively for us. This is what apparently she's saying.
but we were special by people trying to kill us. Do you want to be special like that? What are you trying to say? And also the fact that you now talking about the
Okay, guys, I'm done with this. I'm having a great headache watching her. Guys, let's look at some chats, guys, before I end the stream. I hope you understood why I did the stream, because apparently she has 45,200 subscribers. I am 100% sure that 99% of her subscribers are Indian simp who says love Israel, Israel is my brother, Israel के लिए मर जाऊंगा, Israel के लिए जान दे दूंगा, वगैरह वगैरह. I'm 100% sure that 99% of our subscribers are those crazy Indians, right? But what I'm looking at the comments, right? Let's look at the comments, right? Kumar Ankit says, sadly, by showing this behavior, you're proving him right. हमारे इंडियन जाग रहे हैं, guys. Plazy learns. हमारे इंडिया जाग रहे हैं. Peter Dinklage. Oh, come on. He didn't say that Israelis don't love India. You only mean to say that most of the Israelis are indifferent towards India. Yes, Israelis are indifferent towards India. The way you have spoken this maybe proves Abhijit right. Romanis are not exactly Indians. Well, Romanis are Indians. Sushma Swaraj literally went to the Romanis in Europe and says that, we are going to look after the Romanis, right? Sushma Swaraj, when she was the external affairs minister, she said that. Why do you always feel that what you say and what you think are right? At least try to understand the point of view of the other person. Yes. Alice says, like whatever she is, like she I mean, she tried to whitewash the genocide of the Romanis as if it's nothing, as if victimhood is exclusively reserved for her apparently, right? So I just want to end this stream by going to the original video.
Before
right? Right, this is Abhijit sir's video, right? If you are watching this stream, support Abhijit sir, right? I am giving it a huge like. I have subscribed. Oh, I have not subscribed. I have subscribed and have put the notifications. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe to Abhijit sir, right? He's doing a fabulous job. Whatever I've learned, I've did my own some research also. Abhijit sir is a huge source of knowledge, good knowledge, right? Let's look at the comments. I've come to the Abhijit sir's video. I want to share the video also, right? If you want to learn, please go to this channel. Please support Abhijit sir, right? Let's look at the comments first. Just so people know, Israel supports Azerbaijan. Yes, chat. Did you know Israel supports Azerbaijan, who is anti-India, who along with Turkey? That is why only national interests matter. There is nothing called friendship. Acharya Kautilya already taught us this millennia ago. Yes, I agree. Indians should consider Israel as nothing more than one of the economic partners of India, nothing more, nothing less. I agree, 100%. Vishakha says it's okay to admire Israel. Israel and its people are truly admirable, but let's not simp for any country. Yes, I do agree with that. So, chat, what do you think, guys? I think I've already streamed for 1 hour and 45 minutes. It has been a huge. It's almost been 2 hours, right? 1 hour 45 minutes of stream. Jay Kumar, Abhijit Sharma, if you want to ask me anything, please do ask me, right? Thank you for staying till 1 hour and 45 minutes, guys. Jay Kumar, do message me if you want to collab. Plazzy learns, people are spitting facts in the comments, bro. Yes, bro. Jay, people are spitting facts. One thing I've noticed, right? After this fiasco, right, people are beginning to understand that everything is about self-interest, right? Everything is about self-interest. Bro, as I said, Light Yagami says, bro, as I said, she's just trying to create some shield for her country and her allegations are baseless. Her homework is not done. Yes, she's not only trying to make baseless allegations, she's being very insensitive towards the Romani Indians who lost their lives. अभिजीत शर्मा मेरा पिछला मैसेज देखिए प्लीज़ व्हाट वाज योर पिछला मैसेज ब्रो भाई हमें एक ग्रुप बनाना चाहिए जहाँ हम ऐसे नॉलेज एक दूसरे के साथ शेयर करें जिससे हम अपने फ्रेंड सर्कल में और बाकी जगह लोगों को इन सब के बारे में अवेयर कर सके आप क्या सोचते हो हाँ ब्रो यस वी कैन डू दिस I would recommend sharing Abhijit sir's video clips on WhatsApp groups, right? We can collab also. If you have a YouTube channel, we can collab, we can discuss all of these things, bro. I completely agree with you, bro. Abhijit Sharma, where to message you, Ankur? If you have a YouTube channel, you can message me on YouTube, bro. Otherwise my email is visible, I think. You can message me on YouTube, bro. My at is at Rampage OG. You can tag me here, bro. Hey, Anku, let's create a Telegram. Sure, bro. Send me the link. Let's create Discord server, maybe. Yes. No DC is for Chads. Lazy learns. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. If you have not clicked on the like button, please do click on the like button, guys. And if you have not subscribed, do subscribe. Lazy Learns, Laitikami, J Kumar, you have been with me since 1 hour and 45 minutes. Thank you so much for your support. Abhijit Sharma too. I hope you can share my video and share Abhijit sir's video also. Till then, right? We'll see you next time. We'll see you next week, guys, for another video. Thank you for joining.